Greetings, citizens. Justiguy has arrived, and we are in the middle of a phone call when that which binds us. So we're just gonna get right into it because for some reason it keeps going by itself. I think. I don't know. It's weird. Anyway, yes. Greetings, citizens. Justiguy has arrived. A phone call is less convenient than a text. It makes your hours more convenient for answering phone calls. Then it's not like I have anyone to answer phone calls for you anyway. Thanks for reminding me. Then again, maybe you should work more. Maybe you'll be able to afford a secretary after a while. Why are you calling me again? Oh yes, there's a blizzard, by the way. Not the one that makes Hearthstone and all that, but no, a blizzard is not quite a blizzard, a snowstorm outside, and it's going by itself again. See, you did it. Anyway, because now it's not the time to get flustered. Just act calm. Might I interest you in a warm cup of hot chocolate and a cupcake? Sure, sounds great. When will you bring it here? Half an hour? An hour? Yeah, not gonna happen. If you want it, you'll have to meet me here. Why do I have to meet you somewhere for you to get dessert? 'Cause that's what normal people do. They hang out, they eat together. Then why do you sound like you're trying to convince me that's true? Do you want to meet me at the dessert shop on 4th Avenue or not? He takes the long, exasperately, and overly dramatic sigh. Exasperated. Ugh. Well, I guess I will. Great, don't leave me waiting here. That was a bit harder than I thought. It's been a while since I had to call anyone for anything besides a dentist appointment. What am I worrying about? The hardest part is over. Now that that's settled, I should check out and get a seat. Not surprisingly, there's a good number of people in here huddled together for warmth and hot drinks. They serve good coffee, but their specialty is a blend of deep, dark, hot chocolate coated with whipped cream and marshmallows. On days like this, their line is usually wrapped around the corner. However, it seems the snow was just too much for some people and they opted to stay home instead. I don't blame them. Every time the door opens, a blast of cold air rushes in. I try to find a table in the corner as far away from the cold as possible, but avoiding the frost today is nigh impossible anyway. Even the baristas are decked in scarves and hats over their work clothes. The doors swing open once again as Idris walks in. Glad to see you can make it. Do you still really think I was going to stand you up? You've come rather close a few times. Once, you mean once. Once is all it takes to get started down the path of deceit. You need to stop watching those late-night criminal investigation shows. They're addicting! Yeah, apparently too addicting for you. How about you get hooked on books or something? That's just the pot calling the kettle black. I'm not sure how that's how that phrase works. Maybe if you read more, you'd know. But, seeing as how you're so busy and all, I guess you have an excuse for not being able to read every day. Hey now, reading every day sounds like a pretty big commitment. And besides, I read the newspaper most mornings. I feint a small clap. Ooh, congrats. He just glares at me while standing up. You know, I was going to offer to pay for your hot chocolate, but now I'm not. Oh no, what a shame. I hand him a $10 bill. Get me a hot chocolate and a bagel, would you? What, am I a waitress now? Well, you could put on a skirt. Still, he sighs and walks over to the counter. In the time it took him to get here, the place filled up considerably. Of course, some people finished their drinks or got them to go and left, but more people came in. The line to get anything is kinda long now. Maybe I should go and keep him company. It looks like it might be 5 or 10 minutes before he's able to order.
A choice! Yes. Okay, let us go to him.
I am the one who invited him after all. I should at least keep him some company. This place really is getting crowded. Want something else? No. I figured I'd stand in line with you. How sweet. Our table's probably gonna get taken, though. Oh, well, you don't need to be able to sit to be able to drink, and I ruined that sentence. True. Dots. Two of us go quiet, making it a bit awkward. Idris looks around the place to avoid acknowledging the silence. I hate small talk, but... So, how was your day? Cold. It was cold. It's very cold. In case you haven't noticed, it was cold. Just cold? Just cold. I got up early for some reason. I think my neighbors woke me up while they were getting ready, so I started the day early. It was snowing around that time, like 7, 8. It was snowing for a while, so I just grabbed some coffee and read the newspaper before heading to my office. Surprisingly, no one wants to buy bail bonds in freezing weather. Who knew? You saved me from a few more hours of boredom. Thank you. Must be nice to pick your own hours like that. Yeah, it has its perks. Only thing that most people don't realize, though, is that it requires a lot of diligence. Constant vigilance, not diligence. Never mind. It's kind of like college. You've got to have the self-discipline to get out of bed and keep your schedule. You'd think just because you're an adult with bills to pay that it'd be easy to get out of bed when you're your own boss, but some days it's just hard. He shuffles around a bit. But you know what I mean. It's not always easy to motivate yourself. What about you? Have the day off? Thankfully, yes. We usually don't get many people who actually want to buy stuff. They're all just looking for an excuse to get out of the house, but also stay warm. My manager hates snow, so he always calls in sick on days like this. He wouldn't have even been there today. I wanted to sit around my house today, but then I realized I hadn't gone to the grocery store. Before I called you, I went to the grocery store right beside here to pick up a few things. That's about it. Sounds about right. Boring as usual. I never knew reading newspapers was so extraordinary. I didn't say my life was super interesting either now. Of course, I doubt any 9-to-5 job can be called interesting. Well, any plans for the rest of the day besides going home? Not really. Shame. He turns his gaze away from me. I guess that's the end of that conversation. We take a few more steps to the front counter where we're finally able to order. I let him do all the talking since he seems to like to hear himself. After that, we still have to wait for our orders to be made. Ah, damn. Apparently, we were gone too long and someone took our table, as I was afraid of. I look a bit meekly towards his direction as he sighs. Well, nothing says we have to eat here. We can get to go and leave once it's finished. That sounds good. We find a smallish corner to stand awkwardly in as we wait. Why didn't I figure this place would fill so fast? It's lunchtime now, and now we don't even have a table. Maybe I shouldn't have invited him here unannounced. Something on your mind? Dots. I didn't expect this many people to come here for lunch, did you? I tried their sandwiches one day, and they're not that great. I'm sorry for dragging you here. My gaze is focused on the floor, just staring. Why are you apologizing? I don't know. This all just seems like a big waste of time. I don't know why I invited you. He just laughs despite my pitiful demeanor. What, just because it's busy and we can't sit down? Come on, you've got to lighten up. You can't let every little setback ruin things. We can walk back to my office to eat. Hopefully there'll be somewhere to sit in there. Get it? Oh, come on, at least smile. His attempts to cheer me up worked a bit, at least. I can talk. Why did I say anything? What does it matter if everything isn't perfect? Idris goes back to looking at his phone for a bit. The woman who is in line in front of us gets her order. Maybe ours will be done soon. Dots. Gosh, he probably thinks I'm really panicky now. Oh, what do I do? I don't even know why I panicked for a bit. It's been a while since I had to go out of my way to ask someone to meet me somewhere, despite this obviously not being the first time I asked him to meet me somewhere. Now I'm just overthinking things. Look at him. He's already forgotten about it. By the looks of it, no one else cares either. Why would they? But okay. Everyone in here is focused on each other, or their phones, or their paperwork, or their food, or, the snow, or, the baristas and cooks are zeroed in on their work, just trying to get through till the end of the shift. I can't remember how many times I felt like that at work. Finally, our order is called, and we're able to get it and leave. Ooh, a snow effect! It's still snowing, but not near as much as it was this morning. Now the snow just looks like a movie set rigged to fall fake snow first. Aw, how cute. They have a little table outside if you want to sit here. Sit where? On top of 4 inches of snow? Be my guest. That's when you pick up the chair and push the snow off, my dear. If you have to do all that to sit down, then you can find somewhere better to sit. Dots. Idris pouts and continues down the sidewalk, which is also covered in snow, albeit for the tracks made in it by the people walking down it. It is since morning I can talk. We walk in silence, taking in the scenery and munching a bit on our food. Across the street is an apartment building. A man and his son and tiny Pomeranian are outside playing in the snow. takes me a bit to realize there's a dog with them since the snow is taller than the puppy. That is an adorable image. I bet it'd be cute to go to a dog park today. Wouldn't it be too cold for them? That's why you put boots and jackets on them. I am never letting you near my dog if I get one. Why? They're practical. They're just not made for making them look cute. You've got to put them in something if they're tiny enough, like chihuahuas. Why would I want a chihuahua? They're excellent guard dogs. They're excellent annoying dogs. Exactly. You'll always know when someone's in your house. Why not just get a security alarm then? Why even own a dog? He just shakes his head. This all started because you wanted to dress dogs up. I never said that. I just said it'd be cute to watch the puppies play in the snow. It's your fault for hearing what you want to hear. Now I don't even know how we got here. He acts frustrated, but a smirk crosses his face as he takes another sip of his hot chocolate. It's cold as hell, but I could walk a few miles like this. What's that supposed to mean? I don't know. What do you think? Why does he have to get so cryptic sometimes? Hold on, let me take this. I take my phone out of my purse to see a name I was really hoping not to see today. Hello? I don't think we've done the manager before. Is a manager male or female? Oh no.
Evalise! They need you to come in at the store.
What? But today's my day off.
They're having issues with the cash registers and need more help.
And you're sure as hell not going to help. Alright. I'm not super close, but I'll be there in about half an hour.
Great! I'll tell them you'll see you in 15.
Wait! I stare at my phone. Something soft hits the back of my jacket, reminding me that Idris is here. Idris, a grown man, is standing behind me. Idris, a grown man, is standing behind me, throwing snowballs at my back. I slowly turn around to see another snowball land at my feet. What are you doing? What does it look like? It looks like you're pretending you're in grade school again. Come on, lighten up. So you gotta go back to work. Oh well. Put some of your frustration into snowball and chuck it. Preferably not on my face, though. How's that going to help? Does everything have to be a question with you? Just humor me for once. For once, he says, despite me having humored him a great deal just by trusting him with his knife. Dots. I lean down and grab a handful of snow. It's mostly powder, cold powder that instantly starts to melt in my hands. I quickly get more and smash it together to make a crude snowball. Alright, now not at me! Why not? You threw a few at me. That was at your back, not your chest. You didn't tell me where to take out my frustrations. I mean, he kinda did at the not at me part, but I'll let this slide. Throw the next one at the wall here. Not me. Wall here. Wall here. Me not here. Got it? Good. We both make another snowball and hesitantly look at the wall before throwing them at each other. What happened to the wall? I was gonna ask the same thing. Well, I wasn't just gonna let you hit me with another snowball. He starts to crouch down to pick up another one. Hold it, no more. Truce. Truce. Idris stands back up. I walk towards him. Well, do you want me to walk you to work? No, the bus stop is right up ahead. It'll be quicker that way. I look down at the ground for a bit while snowflakes hit my head. Thanks for coming to meet me. Thanks for inviting me. Have fun at work. If I have fun at work, I'll get reprimanded. Fine, wait till after work then. I take a few steps forward to the bus stop. I guess I'll have to. Have fun dealing with all the work you've got. I'll try. He waves to me as I look back so that I can see him reply and make sure he's not making another snowball. Why do I have to go back to work now? Lame. Oh, geez, where'd I put the painkillers? Oh boy. Well, we'll have to find out about that next time, because I'm afraid for now this, citizens, is...